Hello, I'm Shane Key, installing this Vittoria Airliner mountain bike tire insert. This is the all-mountain enduro size medium, and let's get started. When you open up the bag, which is fantastic by the way because it's reusable, you find a very expensive pool noodle. I'm just kidding, it's very dense but lightweight foam, and they all come in the same length. Also included, zip tie and instructions. So instruction number 1 is to extend the airliner by pulling it firmly at both ends, and use a cutter or sharp blade to size the airliner to the rim. So that's what I'll do first. So my bike is a GT piece, and I'm running it single speed with a 29er front wheel and a 26 back wheel. I got 2.4 tires by Maxxis on there, and I keep breaking spokes because I keep hitting hard ledges and rocks because I run such low pressures while I'm running tubeless. And I also find that the back tire rolls around on this pretty narrow rim, and so this insert is going to fill up the volume of the tire and keep it from striking rocks. Keep the rim from striking rocks, hopefully. First thing to do is mark where it overlaps right here. And we will go ahead and make the cut. The next is make a 6mm hole inside the groove at each end using a drill or a Phillips head screwdriver, and then insert and tighten the zip tie. It just says to go about 2 centimeters away from the edge here. Then we'll do the zip tie through the hole. Now I'm saying to wet the airliner with water. Insert one tire bead sidewall on the rim, and then insert the airliner with the tire. tires back on in the correct direction. Going around to get the bead inside of this tire strip. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Let's see if it'll inflate. So it's leaking air, and I have to figure out how to get the bead underneath this. It seems that the sealant is not finding holes, or the bead is not quite setting up like it should. The bag says, and this is for all mountain enduro from 2.25 to 2.5. These tires are 2.4s. So I was expecting them to fill the tire up a bit more. The large is from 2.5 to 2.7. So if I was to do it again, I would probably get the large to fill up more volume in the tire. With the tire completely flat, it's obviously the rim's not going to hit the ground, but it's not filling the tire quite like I hoped it would. It's pretty narrow inside there. So as far as sidewall stiffness, I'm not sure this is going to be the perfect answer for that. Cush core is probably the way to go for that. But, you know, you live and you learn. So hopefully I can get this tire sealed up and I'll do a review ride tomorrow. Howdy. I am back after riding my bike quite a bit. It's been probably a week and a half now that I've been riding with Vittoria Airliners inside of my tires, both front and back. Here's a little piece of what's left of the one that I put in the rear tire. It comes in a length long enough to go in a 29-inch tire. And this is the medium, which is up to 2.5 tires. I'm running 2.4 tires on pretty narrow rims because these are the rims that came on this bike from 10 years ago. And running tubeless and pretty low pressure, as I was cornering, the tire would roll back and forth quite a bit. And I was also breaking a lot of spokes in the wheel as I would hit rocks and trying to go up steps and things like that. So I did some research and heard about Cush core first. And I like these Vittoria Airliners because, as you can see, the cross section is almost like an inner tube. And it's got a tunable air pocket in the top, and it also has a channel in the bottom that won't interfere with your valve stem. And now I can tell you that this product is awesome. Right away, I noticed the rebound from my tires was completely dampened. It makes it a little tougher to get spring out of your tires when you're trying to preload for bunny hops and jumps and things. But the payoff is way, way worth it. Because whenever you land, it completely dampens the bounciness of your tires, and you can hit big jumps and it just cushions your landing. I'm running like 20 PSI, maybe even 18 in the rear, and that's pretty low, but I haven't broken a spoke, since I put these on, and in the cornering, which is what I was concerned about, because it doesn't quite fill up the whole tire, but it still puts enough pressure on the sidewalls as you corner. Maybe not as much as CushCore, but it pushes up against the sidewalls enough that it stabilizes the tire and it doesn't roll around, especially on these narrow rims like I've got. People with wider rims probably won't have as much problems with your tires rolling like side to side and cornering and burping out your sealant and whatever. But man, what a game changer. Running this fully rigid bike. It's a GT piece. Got my trusty steel rigid single speed back. Here's a little picture of the drivetrain there, so you can see what I'm riding. And yeah, so if you want to upgrade your bike massively, whatever bike you're riding, get some foam tire inserts, preferably either Vittoria Airliners like I got, or CushCore. And man, I cannot say enough how much this has changed my bike riding experience. It gives you so much more confidence to take drops and go over rocks and whatever and not have to worry about bashing your rims. So go get you some, learn how to install them. It's not hard. It's basically like putting in an inner tube, and do it. Thanks for watching. See ya.